at the end of the day, it's all about freedom.
But yeah, look, I mean, getting back to this, like, yeah, we're the wealthiest country of all time. We have the biggest military of all time. We could blow up the world 1,000 times over. We could feed everybody in the world if we just wanted to give everything away or whatever, all that stuff. So it's kind of like, from this left-wing Hollywood perspective, it's almost like they're inventing things to care about. They're inventing things that we need to do.
Well, look, I don't actually know if we could feed the whole world.
Well, I'm saying from their perspective,
right. Well,
Things,
I think what I was getting at when I say, when you ask how this wealth gets created and what happens, and right, like what we're talking about with the Hoppian free market perspective is like, you give people freedom, you protect private property, and this will allow the human innovation to flourish, like this civilizing effect where people will cooperate together far better than if they're initiating violence on each other. And if you realize that, then right, like we were saying before, then I think maybe you do realize that where, even though you have this privilege, we still do have privilege. I don't look at it as based on being white. I mean, like something, as we were saying before, that's just silly. First world privilege, right? Like living in a first world country, or for the people who weren't born in a first world country who got here, the fact that they were one of the few lucky ones from that third world who got here, okay, though that privilege, first world privilege, outranks every other privilege you could think of. Mm. So I'm fine with talking about privilege, but then if you actually think about it in any deep way, then you realize okay, well, who do I actually owe that fucking privilege to? You're like, oh, okay, I owe it to the tradition of freedom, the tradition of Western civilization that embraced the Enlightenment and all this stuff. Like I owe it to my grandfather for working his ass off and coming over here. All that. This is who I owe it to. I don't owe it to any fucking politician who's been stealing from all these people the whole time.